you're not so wasteful with food anymore, right? You start to save money. So there's a couple of residual effects out of this that are positive, right?
Okay.
So.
Oh, so there's a lot of good reasons to compost.
There is. There
right?
is.
Right. Well, so I don't have to worry about this anymore.
You can recycle that.
I can so I'm going to put this in there later.
Yes.
Or I'll put it in the bin for now. So I went to the vegetable store there.
I noticed that.
And so I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but they had bags of stuff they were going to throw away. So again, I just said, hey, I'll ask if I can take it with me. Is that doable? Like,
that's a good thing.
It's a good thing
because it's not in their dumpster.
Okay.
So the irony is once you start understanding how the whole waste system works in the Western Hemisphere, is if it's got a blemish on it, we throw it out. If it's misshapen, we throw it out.
Yeah, because if I find like a piece of fruit, I'll be honest. First thing I do is, I don't want to eat that. I'm not going to cut that away. I'm too lazy. I put it in the compost.
And that's a sad reality. And a double hit with this, it's all the stuff's being thrown out and it's in plastic.
Well, see, this has got a little bit of mold on it. I personally wouldn't bother. I know that my family would just throw it away.
In the food waste hierarchy, we say, long before you put it in your wheelie cart or your own home composter, is looking at this from the perspective of this stuff has value. Okay. So if we look at the amount of people who are hungry, maybe there's something we could do with this food, give it to people who are hungry, or the local farmer.
Right.
Give it to his critters.
Oh.
And
hopefully we can get the message out one day.
Well, it's not hard. It's just we need to reacquaint ourselves with common sense.
Right.
And our role in that we play in global warming. The reason we got into this because we've got kids.
Right.
And if you don't start realizing that you're either going to be part of the solution or you're going to be part of the problem.
You're convincing me.
Yes, so you're about to become part of the solution.
I love it. I love it. So what do we do? I just toss this? I just take this and open and throw it in there?
No. So what you want to do is with composting, the smaller the bits, the quicker it composts.
So I have to put some effort into this?
You got to put a little effort into it.
No, hold on a minute. I got a board for you.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, I got some boards for you. Is this?
That's not going to work. That's
what do you mean?
That's pressure treated. Get that out of here.
What?
That's you got a couple of. Give me that looks like pine or.
Oh, is that okay?
Yeah.
I just got a couple of scraps down here. Is that?
That's better. Yes.
Why?
Well, because it doesn't have any poison or toxins on it, right?
Oh. Okay.
So you don't want to put bad crap in your compost.
Right.
And never be afraid to sharpen your knives. So you cut this into a couple.
You say my knife is so?
So we got it into smaller chunks, right? Yeah. That goes into your compost.
Oh, okay.
You take all these other things that you aren't going to reuse.
Right.
Break them up into here, and the more organic matter you put in, the more carbon you put in. If you've got some,
I'm catching on. Okay.
If you've got some dry grass clippings, the dry leaves, those work just as well.
Okay.
And that's ready to go dump in your composter.
I don't just take this and just toss it in out of my sink.
No.
Right?
And you don't take a whole bag of potatoes and dump it in a pot of water when you're making a meal.
Right, okay, I catch you. Oh, I'm catching on now, all right.
Connecting the dots, a little effort, a little love, a little kindness, right?
Yeah, so, well, all right, good. So, you were going to talk about the...
Right.
You're going to take this over there, right?
Sure.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yep.
Okay.
So one thing that it's probably important to understand here, this thing has 2 compartments in it.
Right.
And it's got a divider in the middle. Okay. So every day you dump something in this side.
Yeah.
What I generally do is I put a clip on the side that is the active side. So I put a little clip here.
Yeah.
This one stays empty. When this gets about 3/4 full.
Yeah.
Then I switch over to here.
Okay.
And every time you rotate it, this is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. And by the time this thing's 3/4 full, this side's done.
Oh, I get it. Very slick, don't you think? It's very slick, huh?
Right.
Yeah, okay. So, all that stuff, I've learned a little bit today. Okay. So what I have learned today, and you can correct me, I can't put a coffee cup in my compost. I should put it in the food bin, okay, because it's got plastic on it, right? And everything natural is good for the compost.
Yes.
But only in direct proportion to each other.
That's right.
So a little bit here, a little bit here. I don't take my stuff from the kitchen and just dump it in there. I take a little bit and put in there, and the other I can just put in the city compost.
That's right.
Right?
That's
okay,
right.
Good. And important thing is try to get food out of the dump, period.
That's right. And you're now trying to make soil to add to your garden.
Right.
And
Which is why
to grow more food,
Yes.
put it back in your composter.
Oh, it's like sort of a circle of life thing.
Basically, yes.
Yeah. But I like the, I really like the kitchen thing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Like I'm
Well,
making a meal.
Thank you, buddy, for being here. And
You're
thank you for bringing that nice composter and putting it together for me. That was such a treat.
You're welcome.
Thanks for you to join us. I really appreciate it. Until next time, good gardening and good health. Right, buddy?
Bob's your uncle.